'Twas on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair.
Some in-the-field research?
What's our objective?
shadows of fate!
Time for retribution! I suppose this will do.
Rain cutter!
Feel this ancient power. Come into being.
Verdict is...
Live!
No, my sword! Let me scry!
Burst forth! If this treasure could talk.
Following orders.
Rain outlines your shadows of fate, decided by destiny.
Live!
Where do you think you're going?
Come into being! Witness my great undertaking!
No tricks up your sleeve! Burn!
Burst forth!
Don't reflect away!
Live! Come into being!
Where do you think you're going?
Moment of birth!
I'll be back.
Although it's not gold, it certainly glitters. Come into being!
That's close enough.
Live!
Let me read you a verse.
I'll take my leave. Burst forth. Come into being.
I'll be back.
If this treasure could talk.
Bikin tree. Tap. 45,500 kan.
Ah, they're here.
Huh? What are they doing here?
I gave them some technical work to do.
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How's the work going?
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
Aren't those devices for canned knowledge extraction? What are you doing with those?
Look here.
Huh? More canned knowledge? Are you going to put more weird stuff into his head again?
What's that look on your face? Are you scared?
Paimon's a little scared, but very, very furious!
That's an interesting response. Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The academia should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with, Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule. Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali? Good. Conviction is the most important part of all of this. Now, please get ready and put on this device.
You want us to record our conviction into the knowledge capsule?
Yes.
Paimon is still really worried.
I understand, but trust me, Paimon, this is something we have to do. It's best if you can do as I say. Because, to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick, self-encouragement may be the most important tool we have.
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated everything went without a hitch. Now, open your eyes. Here.
What's this?
Read it out. It's done.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
It's just a recording.
But...
And that's perfectly fine.
Huh?
Have you forgotten? You may find it hard to believe, but imagine if you've been after all that a slave to order, and that's why rule. In addition, you could say that.
Things you're interested in?
Anyway, I'm going to take those two to work on.
Small
We're going to take.
Ample light, active biological organisms. Yes, this is a good place to sketch.
I thought we agreed on a plan.
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end, I still can't agree to it.
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantage.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called
Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. Had I known all Hatham would...
Look, you already know that we're all on the...
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship. But also will not...
Seems you really...
Traveler, Ramon's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards.
Wait,
We can't get through that wall easy. My plan will clear us...
That also sounds...
doesn't Al-Haytham know how deep...
Of course he did. He also said that I never blindly...
If I make the arrests alone, I can control to make the whole thing more... I'm okay with the...
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and...
I've always treated...
Now you're making this hard.
Hey, is there something we can do to help? We can help fight some of the
Sino, we have no fear of casualties. Because...
Well, now that... But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do any... Since you and I...
Okay.
The guard should be stationed... Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's...
Ah, of course. But who exactly are you?
They're a squad of air...
As many as I know, Ahmar.
And I suggest that you
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Because this is work. Because I trust you.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff. Aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards, even if that guard doesn't...
We discussed this, remember?
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry, the guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound no matter how you look.
A reasonable inference.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction...
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain... Actually, consider...
I've given that a lot of thought. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who... But things like that...
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person? Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how...
Because the Akasha...
The Academia, by sorting and analyzing entered data, however, emotions are part of... Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. The Akasha lacks... So, in my opinion...
I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever...
Paimon's...
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Will do.
Just remember to...
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Great Red...
This is my assistant, the Traveler. He will be
Beep, cut.
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And...
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course...
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map!
In 2 days, we will engage Rahman's Eremite. Any questions about the time or
None at all, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
This is all due to get ready.
What have you... How about a...
Time for the operation!
Wait a moment.
Ah! Oh, it's you.
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me. Now let's head over there.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the Academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive. They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat. Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome! What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman, the Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life, I advise you to surrender.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the Academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh. Nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them we Eremites are not to be messed with.
Burst forth! Witness my great undertaking! Verdictus?
Rain outlines your fate.
Live! Burst forth! Feel this ancient power!
Written in the stars. Delved into destiny.
Come into being! Moments of birth! Burst forth! Come into being! Live! Feel this ancient power!
It's over.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Aramite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
You pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! You... King Jeshra...
Silence!
Oh!
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebot and ask for...
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
This part of the plan went real.
Yes.
That's fantastic! And that punch you gave Ramon there?
Once we're done here, I'll return to...
Yeah, you're the
Go join up with her.
Speaking of which, isn't
I have a very close... If we need help, get ready for the next phase.
A miscalculation! Burst forth!
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the...
Come into being! Live! Moment of birth!
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come rolling in late. In the time it took you to get here, I already...
sorry. We didn't...
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of. I just like seeing that serious look on your face. All right, I'll stop. All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as possible.
But where should we start?
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. Ooh, he really gives Paimon the creeps.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that. According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis Di and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari. If all hate them in Sino... So, we'll find Tainari. The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard. You should be...
But Paimon thought mercenary...
That's certainly true. But when... how much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say? I haven't seen you smile. Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried. Looking good. There are many kinds of smiles. Let's go.
He's over there! Let's go say hi! Tainari!
Ah, traveler. Paimon.
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She...
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something really important.
All right then, follow me. This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay. What is this important thing you want to ask me? The doctor.
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask.
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Paradis Di just a little...
He left already.
Yeah.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to... For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Sino, you say? I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia. Okay. I'll answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything that's happened.
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to... You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll also get straight... The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia...
Hypatia?
And what do you mean by take away? Is he plan...
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent. So you mean you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Part... Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the...
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you've recruited many informants. But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have some...
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take...
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself...
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general...
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I will personally
Hypatia was transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I don't know much of... It's not so much... I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared myself...
I see. Of course, your opinion makes... You're still young, but already quite Under normal Luckily, it's just as... And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
He asked a question, yet he never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation. From his tone, I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true, the situation will be in our favor.
I don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky. Now that you know a little more, it should be easier for you to stay safe.
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me. Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the academia and assist him with his research.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and the tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years, but I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the academia, to investigate this matter, right?
I'd like to ask you to do that for me, if you can keep yourself safe. Please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple. The academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant.
I must say,
Being loyal to the on that note.
The academia, I suppose.
I see.
This may well be how. Also, if you. I think this may.
Okay, well, fine.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way. According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth. He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that? We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like... Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
But we have no idea where he went. How can we start chasing him?
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just follow me. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly, they're in a hurry.
Although it's not gold, it certainly glitters.
It's just as I thought. We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos.
Port Ormos?
That's right. Let's go to the...
Skills, see?
Shh! Don't drop. The port is
Let's keep going and...
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him. This place will do. We can hide here.
Uh-oh! He saw us!
Huh? Is he waving at...
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the only person on... And where are all the soldiers?
They were all here just a few minutes...
So this was a trap. Wait.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. They might be after her.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen some.
Oh no!
Let's go!
Pardis Di is not a place you Fatui can just show up and do as you please.
I believe we've already made ourselves.
But you've been in
Even the Grand Sage, I've done my duty to inform.
It would seem that my words have... You can keep trying to deny it.
With all due respect.
Well, you only have your... I may be staying at Pardis. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars.
Then it seems our conversation has hit an end.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Tighnari, are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson. Guided by destiny.
Burst forth.
Harden up. Time for retribution. I must collect myself.
Come into being. Witness my great undertaking.
Well done.
Burst forth.
Body and pet. Let me see it.
Live. Come into being. Live.
Shouldn't get careless.
There's no use resisting! Give us Hypatia!
Keep dreaming.
Yeah, Tighnari, beat him up!
Let me weave you a verse.
Stay right there. Verdict is...
Rain outlines your
End this
fate.
quickly.
Time to act.
Burst forth. Feel this ancient power. Come into being.
Fate is upon you. Delve into depth. Body and mind. No, my sword!
Unfortunate faults. Burst forth. Witness my great undertaking. Live.
The doctor's orders are absolute!
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now!
Witness the power.
Verdict is...
Live. Feel this ancient power.
Let's end this quickly. Now escape. Until this time.
Come into being.
Can't run from death.
Written in the stars.
Moment of birth. Burst forth. We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
Got it! Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone's broken in. Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
So, you think this is over?
What?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to parties. I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
Who are you talking to? It can't be the balladeer, right? That's impossible.
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch. I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler!
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some... Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to... Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. But this also shows that... Yes. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean? But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. That all I had recorded, indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done? I'm connected to your consciousness. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Ah, you've seen my affection for her. She peered into my consciousness and saw my path. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory. You're doubting me again? No. Who wants to hurt my devout? The doctor wants to hurt my first follower? How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that the doctor has never known his place? Even now, the puny... You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Paimon, you're stunned! That person Paimon couldn't see was the balladeer? Where is the That means anyone outside is in danger! Oh! Have the Fatui retreated? Hey! What happened?
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen Eremites get struck by lightning before.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. It's all right. My wound aside, you look like you've seen something.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to?
Just in case.
Which of the starry skies do these thunderbolts fall from?
Thank goodness she's...
Hey, how about taking care...
I understand my condition.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine...
I know. They all...
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit.
So that's what you were talking to the balladeer?
The academias.
That sounds, as long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in... I must be...
Don't say that.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have...
You said the balladeer claimed that he...
Have you noticed?
So...
Based on what the travel... In other words, we've...
Yay! That's...
I'm...
Thank you for the help, Tainari.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Parties DI. Let's continue to...
The truth of this world. What could it be?
All right, everyone is here.
How did everything go? Any luck with...
Let's report back one by one. We've made the necessary
I'll go next.
Who is behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer? After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. He has something urgent to attend to back in Snezhnaya. So, we've successfully removed the doctor from the picture. Also, Tainari's already resting, so he'll be okay.
Good.
Oh, Tainari also asked us to tell you this message. Trust your own senses and experiences.
All right. I'll remember that. Everything also went smoothly on my side. The Eremites should have arrived at their destination by now. To avoid alerting the quarry, they will stay there for now.
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru City.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team, as well as their bold strategy.
It appears to have been very effective. I'm glad to hear it. Well, is that everything? Okay, this meeting is adjourned.
Huh? Wait, you mean that's it?
Well, what else is there to discuss?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement? You know, to fire us up now?
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and get some rest.
I'll hate them, you... Ugh.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to strategize and not to lead. So you should find someone more suitable to do that.
But I thought all of you academia big shots were great speakers.
Then I should remind you that I'm the scribe.
I know that. So what?
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings, Not speaking.
Fine, whatever. Well, Sino doesn't seem to be much of a talker either. I guess that leaves it to my employer.
Employer?
Yep, the Traveler hired me. That's right. So come on, boss. What do you have to say for the team?
Yeah, say something to boost morale.
Huh? What are you all doing here?
Oh, it's Nilu!
Hey, everyone. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
Not at all. I was actually just about to go find you.
Judging from the group and all your serious faces, but you also look like you're up to no good.
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
Huh? You mean...
Yes, Nilu.
Huh? Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not from... I must admit that I'm a little... But I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali. If I can somehow...
Remember, believe in your...
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help us tomorrow.
Just remember not to say...
Yep, you got...
All the preparations are done. Now...
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all super...
Well said. A good night's rest before an operation.
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently.
Huh?
Oh, no.
Alright, let's all go home and get a good night's sleep so we can be a...
Okay. So I guess that means it's time...
Yep, good night! Today is the Academia's Nia Garbaha Day. We can finally put it... Al-Haytham should be waiting for us. Let's go to the Academia and find him.
No, my sword!
Hello, you two.
Not really. Paimon got... What about you, Al-Haytham?
Naturally, I slept just fine. It's crucial to
The only thing you're...
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again? Our target is many restricted...
You know...
That isn't something... 500...
So...
Don't forget, the sages and core all the Darshans when the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the well, yes. If precedents hold...
Everyone should be...
Let's go. Yes.
Scribe? Please, wait.
That's me. Is something the matter?
No. I was just surprised to see you. And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the academia.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your groundless inference shames the Haravatat Darshan.
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last Inter-Darshan debate.
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical thinking. Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're here should be—
Is that so? The sages search for you. So, from the start, the sages weren't looking for you, but this traveler?
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat. I surmise you've arrived at the correct conclusion.
As I expected. Please, forgive me. I wasn't thinking clearly just now. Thank you for getting me back on track.
It's nothing.
All right. Thank you for your contributions to the academia, Scribe.
What the heck just happened?
I'm afraid I don't know.
You have no idea?
That is the so-called nowadays, the academia.
Wow. So there are special ways to deal with—
We shouldn't waste any more time.
Is this the academia's library?
Indeed. Known as the The academia marched just at—
What's this platform?
It's a lift that academia personnel—
Are we gonna take it then?
No, not right now.
You think the Grand Sage will and after he does, we'd sneak past him?
Who knows?
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind— Do not tell me you believed the academia would not grow suspicious of an eyewitness at—
Grand Sage.
I'm sure. It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet 2 of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. Excellent. The foot traffic here—
This place is crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
All right then, traveler. What did you wish to discuss with me? Today is Niagarbaha Day, so I still have many If that is so, then you should be praising our great work.
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me? Those are all completely worthless benefits, divine power, creating a god. If humanity cannot, we shall regain even Ermin's soul for our nation of scholars. This is the ultimate You will never understand the gods exist. Care for the people, fend off sands. We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata. Though I may have the ascension of the Lesser Lord. With that in mind,
What a pathetic justification!
As per your judgment, not only are they acting—
I'll hate them.
Anyway. Oh, that reminds me. Here's It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler.
I'll hate them! We finally started to trust you!
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. I would expect nothing as it is near Garbaha Day. I'll enter the information on you into the Akasha. Surely you know.
We'll be monitored, just like...
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%. Furthermore, to put it into words you can understand, wherever you... Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility begets an equally great In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external...
You're despicable!
Despicable? Perhaps your ploy...
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are you
Must I delineate your entire plan? First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the traveler to Caravan Ribat. However, you immediately, judging by the time, you all like...
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have mentioned Sino.
The Academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Academia?
Regardless, that's...
Indeed, your boldness. If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali and ruin our great work. Sneak into the Academia on Nia Garbaha Day, using Al-Haytham's status as the scribe. For there is a good chance that an opportunity to save the Lesser Lord will arise. Should your intentions be discovered, Al-Haytham will turn traitor and sacrifice the traveler, thus proving his innocence. He can then stay inside the Academia and continue searching for a way to proceed forward. As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the Academia and confront me.
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say, no? Even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you all.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage. However, under the current circumstances, even that is trivial compared to what we stand to gain from our great work.
You said that I betrayed the Academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
So flight is turned to fight at long last. Guards! Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule?
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Al-Haytham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Azar!
He has gone completely insane. Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyagarbha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Don't lock us up! Let us Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon acting just now? Great, huh? Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too. We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar! Alhaitham sure knows how to cook up a plan! What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right!
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the Traveler to the confinement room.
What?
He's always been Once the Traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control, and with their guard down...
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only reason. According to the that way, even if we break into the sanctuary of...
So our job is...
The confinement room, I'll work with However...
Oh, no one... Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless? Alright, so what now? Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with... There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... The faster it blinks, the better the signal! Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything? Please work!
Nahida! Hey, Nahida!
When did it first start? Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born. become a worthy Archon. So I've kept listening to my people and their heart. Kept looking so I can catch up to, but I'm stuck in the sages are, and I'm...
Nahida! Nahida!
It's so quiet here. Now that they two Archons have the Shudar, have I been doing the right thing? Am I real? How do I? It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of... You've known the answer.
You're right, though. I won't...
Nahida! Nahida?
Did you wake me up? Thank you. Why are you here?
We're here to rescue you. Are you alright?
I'm fine. It's just... when I think of everything that's happened to me, I feel really angry now.
You should have been angry.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything?
Exercise ko.
That's wonderful news! When you went to wake up Nick, you were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their Nyagarbahad Day stuff?
Easy ko, boy.
Yep, so that...
Okay. Na-register nila ang SIM. Sila yan ang register.
Nilu, are you sure about this? You're taking...
I'm sure.
But if anything...
Don't worry.
All right.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
Orasyon din sila ron.
With all my strength! Here!
Nilu, how's it going?
Definitely more.
It's okay. Just focus on your...
You sure know how to talk.
Well, thank you both.
Ooh, that sounds great.
All right, let's get back to business. Nilu, we'll...
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia's been conducting a weird experiment.
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better?
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry, it'll be a piece of...
Hey, Nilu!
Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy. Do you want some candy?
Vihar, thank you so much. I'll pass on the candy, though. Yeah, thanks to you.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
Masyadong game saya.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next state? Yep. Come to think of it, when did Oh, so that's when he did it! Paimon was too... Speaking of... it's a time test... Why are we complimenting him? Yep. Look, Paimon remembers that Milo's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusan, with the doctor's
How despicable of...
But I was originally at... It should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyagarbaha day.
Are they really going to...
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information and we only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban. And so
That's pretty clever. I just have one...
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish...
The Akasha will turn...
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing, too. By the way, this plan's...
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilu of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant to ask her to participate in a dangerous plan like this, but we can ask her...
All right. After the guards and the academia are gone...
Then it'll be time for me and my... Here they come. Did you see that, Raman? They came out from the academia in droves.
After laying low in the city for so long.
We couldn't do it.
With a lioness like you.
We still need to...
All they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and struggled every day in the desert. The only advantage they might have is their numbers.
Speaking of which, most of the guards who report directly to the Six Sages belong to the Corps of 30, but they have a completely different reputation. Following those blasted...
Indeed.
All right, let's eat...
You gave such an important...
It'll be fine. Besides, even if you...
You've got a point.
Good luck.
This outfit. Hey, do you remember what you... Oh, yeah. Relax. You only need to think of... Okay, got it.
Hey, they're here. I can see the academia guards.
All right, it's time.
I love you.
Take it.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan. But there's no time. I need to make a choice.
Let's have a look behind the house.
What should I do next?
Huh. Looks like nothing's here. A wasted time.
Luckily, he didn't check behind the tree. The guard looks alert. What should I do next?
Hey, stop! I saw you. Don't try to run.
The guard looks alert.
Doesn't seem like anything unusual's around here.
Looks like the guard finally left. I need to go.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me. This is bad. Where should I go?
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped into the Grand Bazaar. Assemble and arrest her! Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and find her!
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry! Hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is going on? I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you planning?
Phew, that was rough. I almost...
Little brat! So you're not actually
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition. After stepping...
An ambush? How's that possible? This is Sumeru City, but mercenaries from the desert somehow ambushed us!
You've spent all your time hiding away in the academia. This place has long since become our hunting ground. Brace yourselves!
This is odd. The academia has quieted down after the conclusion of the Niagarbaha Day ceremonies, but it's much quieter than usual. Where are the guards? Why have I not seen a single one? Guards? Guards!
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you come?
My apologies, Grand Sage. Right now, all Academia guards have entered the city to perform the ordered arrest. I thought you knew.
Arrest? Who is there to arrest? I have an ominous feeling.
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Is that not what the order was?
Lesser Lord Kusanali? You mean she has disappeared?
Yes. I wouldn't dare make up something like that. Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many are saying that Lesser Lord Kusanali will take revenge on us.
What happened? Just what is going on? Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped? Was it Alhaitham and his party? That's impossible. The Academia is heavily guarded today, and any order to release Lesser Lord... What manner of disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guard?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so...
Let me check. Lesser Lord the Akasha. How did they bypass? Was it the report about... No. Well, have you been to the sanctuary of Surasthana to confirm that Lesser Lord Kusanali has indeed escaped?
Confirm? It may be a bit of... How can the information... If we have to... Then how is that...
In the beginning.
No. Yes, Grants.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally can... Ah! Impossible. That's impossible. There must be something... She really appeared again? What is the meaning of this?
What a comical sight, Azar. Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, even the you all can only see the world in your mind. And precisely she...
Sino. Have you been waiting for... The Akasha predicted that you would return to the Academia to confront me. But I didn't expect...
No, you were blinded. Your faults stem from your...
I truly did not expect a...
People change, Azar. Admit it. The Akasha...
Then
you want to buy time. This is the sanctuary of Surasthana. As for the investigation...
So what? Did you do all of this so I would plead guilty and...
No. I want you to plead guilty in front of the Archon Hearst. You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
How long do we have to... Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside. Yeah, but... thinking about it, at least when Paimon thinks...
Here comes your savior.
Dia! Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us!
You two really owe me some big thanks. I had to search through who knows how many guards to find the key here. It felt even more tiring than whacking them. I'm exhausted.
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
No, that's,
What are you afraid of?
Now isn't the time to talk about being... Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well. The Corps of 30 is in charge of the city's defense. As long as it doesn't
That's probably
The Grand Sage is in his Sino force, so hurry to the sanctuary. We should have already rescued our Archon. Honestly, I didn't Alright, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
They say it's nice. This is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams, consciousness. Thank you so much for coming to rescue me. But during this time... Exactly! Thanks. Amazing. So this is how it feels. So it's like I just had an end. My concept of self has become so... But now doesn't seem to... It's okay. There's one more... What is it? For all the things the academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom, as their... Ah! Wow! That's the spirit! You're finally standing up for yourself! I understand now. To be a better Archon, I first need to better... If you haven't even figured out how to be a... Yes, true. That we need to hurry. I need to make some first things for after that. After all, this might take some time. In the meantime, if we don't stop... You might as well prepare for a fight. When we're done... How's it going, Nahida? I'm done with the parts that needed my involvement to complete. Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, its internal structure and operation procedures are easy for me to understand. Oh, also, this is for you. Huh? What's this little... It's a small device I put together just now. You can think of it as an upgraded... You may not need it right now, but it should be helpful in certain situations. Wait! This thing has the same characteristics! We're both small things that... Oh, all the things that make Paimon special It's only a flying device, but you're the Traveler's irreplaceable friend. You're so good at comfort... I was simply telling... Nahida, you're not... By the way, even though I'm the Archon and in control of myself again, I'm not very... You may have heard that an Archon's power is derived from their people's faith. However, if we get into a situation where I'm glad I can rely on... So the God of Wisdom isn't good at fighting? That actually sounds about right. I've located where the false god is. Time is of the essence.
I hear you've got a job for me.
What is this place? Wow. The sages wanted to realize, that judging from the structure, but this place doesn't look like it could have been the Fatui under the doctor sure didn't hold back. Yeah! Is that it though? Instead of being So, we had previously come into one is that the other upset. Paimon knows that that's why he wants to know. It sounds like you know the balladeer. I see. The more we know now. Alright, time.
Time to work! Let's begin!
Rain outlines your
Let's end
fate.
this quickly!
Time for retribution!
Yeah!
Stay right there! It isn't time for
Punishment!
Judgment! I slipped up!
Witness my great undertaking! Burst forth!
Let's end this quickly! This isn't good.
It looks like we can climb up these pipes. The pattern on the ground seems all messed up. Let's go around and see if there's a way to fix it.
Time to act.
It seems to have stuck. Let's continue.
Body and mind. Rain outlines your
No
fate.
more words! Let's end this quickly!
Time to act.
Come into being!
Stay right there!
No, my sword!
Burn!
I guess this is it.
Moment of birth. Coming to be.
Freshness preserved.
Verdict is.
It's no problem.
Burst forth.
To spill dues.
Judgment! Shiver!
Feel this ancient power. Live!
No escape. Can't run from death.
Ay, gagi. Namatay na po. Oh, God.
The cart is stuck. Maybe there's something wrong with the tracks. Let's try adjusting the direction of the device to clear the tracks.
Ay, patay mo po. Sige, garagag kami kaya ni. Ako nagbalik na tayo ba? Oh, man. Namatay na lang ka. Saan lang? Bisa kaya na rin. Uli, ano? Maluoy. Ay, patay na po. Ay, patay na po.
No, my sword!
put you on. Have a load of this.
Rain outlines your fate. You can't run!
Shouldn't get careless.
Ako libre. Ba,
Work hard and live each day to the fullest. That is what life in Mondstadt is all about, isn't it?
Burst forth this quickly!
You can't run!
I will end you like this.
Burn!
Coming to be!
I guess this is it.
undertaking!
Counterattack!
Rain outlines your fate.
Judgment! Punishment!
So quiet. Come at me! Let's move.
Coming to be!
Can't run!
Feel this ancient power!
Well, have a load of this!
Verdict is...
Rain cutter.
One after another!
Moment of birth! Burst forth!
Rain outlines your fate.
Looking at its operational status, oh no. Are you? If you really... Yes, I am. I feel not just nervous, but curious. Curious to me, ever, and if it's a form, however. So to me, that's also why, and now, I will personally... Ah, so that's what you mean. Agreed. Okay, let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
Who would have thought the world would be so eager for my birth? I remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now. So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back,
The existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
This imposing aura, it really feels like the gods! A body that capitalizes on the balladier's original construction as a mechanical puppet, with the gnosis serving as a constant power supply. How much effort and resources did the sages put into this? From a purely technological perspective, it's a commendable achievement indeed. It's no exaggeration to say, this is the culmination of human wisdom.
You sure are something!
But I don't think he's reached the spirit.
Strife is... Can you feel it?
Nihito wouldn't feel...
Do you not realize?
The strife engraved upon a gnosis, Tevat's current... All those losses...
This is a fur. No wonder your own people have abandoned you. Your judgment is as your existence. This is where everything ends, Booer. The god of wisdom. You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem. Come! Let us reenact a scene of the Archon War. Insignificant past!
Time for retribution!
Come into being!
Shiver!
Feeble human!
No, my sword!
Live!
At my command, you shall fall!
Not good!
Witness my great undertaking!
Insignificant past!
Feeble human! This?
Witness the power!
Burst forth!
My endless cycle begins!
Rain outlines your fate.
Past!
Moments of birth! Burst forth!
Perish! Tremble!
Judgment! No, my sword! Time to act.
Oblivion!
Live!
Kneel!
Rain outlines your fate. Body and mind. Time to act.
This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Boor?
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me? We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sabzerus festivals and Samsara cycles?
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me? You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams. All that battle experience! It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god. All of Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you. Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you, the first sage of Boor.
1,000 eons, mine to dominate! Feel this ancient power.
Verdictus,
kneel! Come into being.
Ring cutter.
Burn to oblivion!
Get this way, Prelude.
Live!
No, my soul.
Reality is pain! Burst forth!
Committed to memory.
Live! Burn to oblivion!
Leave her alone.
Good riddance, cruel world.
Time to act. You can't run!
Burst forth.
You can't run!
Your new god awakens! Now, your eyes have been opened. Kneel!
Time to act.
You filth!
Rain outlines you.
Then tremble! Burst Then reality
Committed to memory.
is pain!
No, my sword!
Humans. Filthy humans. Wait! Please! Anything but the gnosis! That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor.
Don't we have a job today?
This sure seems very... Yes, that is our destination. Forbidden knowledge? inference seems logical enough. Forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert, then... but I'm afraid it... So... Yes. It's very possible that she sacrificed... She didn't completely eradicate forbidden knowledge. The way that everyone, including me, has forgotten everything about forbidden knowledge may very well be due to her restoration of Ermin's soul.
Aww. Do you feel sad, Nahida?
I'm just sharing her pain. The pollution of her consciousness here is severe. There is madness, chaos, and pain all around us. Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terrible conditions, all the way up to her last breath? She even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a clue for us to follow. Yes, but now we can cross the and then we'll let each of us need to even with the nose. Don't worry.
Are we in the air? And why is there a huge boat?
That's the boat of consciousness, which symbolizes reason here. It's...
Wow! What are these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them.
Judgment! Yeah! Lights out.
Live! Witness my great undertaking! Yeah! Burst forth! Live!
Time for retribution!
Rain outlines your fate.
Burst forth! Feel this ancient power!
Judgment! The punishment!
Let me weave you a burp.
Live! Witness my great undertaking!
You can't run!
Burn!
Come into being!
Shiver!
Rain outlines your fate.
Feel this ancient power!
Judgment!
Witness the power of Guwa. Know my sword.
Time for retribution!
Ay, gagi, nahulog. Sobraan ng power.
Burst forth!
You can't run!
Look! Four-leaf sigils have appeared in the sky!
Rain outlines your fate.
Moment of birth.
No, my sword! Yeah! Punishment!
Burn!
You can't run!
Live! Feel this ancient power. Come into being.
Ring cutter! Judgment! Shiver!
Time for
Retribution!
burst forth.
You can't run!
Moment of birth. Come into being.
Lights out!
Burst forth.
To control the boat of consciousness, we need to find the helm first. We changed direction. Are we still going the right way, Nahida?
Mm-hmm. Judging from the current route, the boat of consciousness will soon take us out of here. We'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds still intact?
Huh? But everything's been
Hopefully there won't...
Are you saying you've never...
No. It seems that my birth and her death took place at the same time. Otherwise...
Hey! So, is this the place you were talking about? The base of Irminsul?
Well, this is the place.
We're here to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right? But the one standing over there is...
Is that... me? She looks exactly like me. Are you Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance? Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as we are manifesting.
We're of the same nature.
Because you are me and
the new
as Greater Lord. Imagine it this way. I'm merely the remaining... But you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
If this is...
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound. When a branch grows... That's a great insight. It's also precisely why you won't become. But perhaps I already along with the blood. Don't worry. The growth of.
Come to think of it. Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired. It's so nice to.
The feeling is mute.
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me?
I see everything that day. Even the sky itself changed into a color like this. At that time, the 7 were all summoned. I had to protect. The disaster occurred together with the pollution. The pain started to. Had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago,
So what exactly is?
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this world. And it came from the very bottom of the abyss. The world is constantly rejected. If we allow.
So,
at that time, I knew I could, which is why
It's true.
Though it was selfish to.
Well, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden knowledge was cleared for. But things didn't go as smoothly as I thought. And then, from the very.
Oh no.
I've experienced.
Yes. Even if I died, my existence and everything related to me would continue to exist in Irminsul as memories and knowledge, meaning that the forbidden knowledge couldn't ever be permanently eradicated. And there's no way for me to eliminate myself. So, all in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution.
Wait!
Irminsul had removing me, but this is the only way to save Irmin.
People love you so much. How can we just... Is there really...
You're the god of wisdom.
But this...
No need to feel so sad, Boer. As someone who delights in wisdom, you should feel joy at finally finding the answer. These are the words in their entirety. Let the world... We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness. I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people. Goodbye, people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
I'm alright. We've just saved the world, right? So I don't know where this feeling just now. Then...
Yeah, what's wrong?
Mas maybe ka magapong niya.
Huh? That sound. Traveler! Paimon!
I've been waiting here far too long. But finally I have the chance to be alone with you. All the precious time I wasted has finally paid off.
The doctor! What have you done?
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into... This is the only thing of interest I found among the sages. Don't worry. I know you would never forgive me if I actually killed them. I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything...
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru.
I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru. Even the god of wisdom is restricted by the habits of cognition. How disappointing.
You mean there are many different versions of you
Naman
in
haligi
this
sa
world?
Junday.
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how I observed the world. Observation is the first step of any experiment, but observing... So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into it. That's all there is to it. Indulge me. How does the god of wisdom...
It's an insult to the very concept of life. Life inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its...
Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make peace with themselves.
Since you are in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very well have stopped us and...
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject in the... It was my experiment.
The academia saw the plan to create a god as their... You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on your hands. How would you have faced your own god then? Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of yourself?
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me confronted with that outcome. But you're right. And that's exactly why I'm disappointed with the conclusion of this
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer convictions than a typical scholar.
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. They just don't fit your standards, that's all. All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over, and it's time to tidy up the equipment. For example... Lesser Lord
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's starting to seem like you intend to take it by force.
After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally, I hope to show
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute... I understand your scheme, but... What if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Awaken. Do you think that's
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Tevat and all the laws. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, how do the Fatui plan to deal with the consequence? Do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Gamble? How surprised. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. The word gamble is but this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness.
As a scholar, indeed, I can't ignore this possibility.
This foreign gnosis will... But this now, as the one who initiated this cascade of...
Price? Interesting. What price would you have me pay?
How about erasing all your other...
So this is how... Segments are... Yes. Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't, what did you...
Like you said, it being as smart as you are.
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then deal.
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relation...
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged besides with my abilities. But what I'd like to know is... how can...
I can see your remaining honesty.
What a ridiculous decision! You can't be serious!
How could I have been so
short-sighted? You think this is the end? I'll have my revenge!
You'll make this moment count.
You will regret this!
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here, take it. The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity and the thirst for knowledge drive the realm of academics once again. There won't be any further gaps for you to exploit.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland. Of course, another chess piece. And where is...
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off... Besides, isn't it the Archon's duty to deliver... Oh. Judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way.
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet, arrogant as that is, it...
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of
Huh?
That's the secret hidden by Irminsul concerning the... Once with negotiations, we've all gotten what we want.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
Çıkacak şimdi hadi sen.
Together! Okay. Wake him up. Are you awake? Kali says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up!
Nanti di belakang. Balik dito. Nakakita pa si bigla at karang bilid. Kamuting lang sa parpakan.
How are you feeling today? Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even Kainari could stop us from going out now, right?
Abot og 50 atong sisido na ko dito. Kasi sisido dito sa kuano, sa tindahan.
Come on, Traveler, let's go!
How many rich mushrooms do I need to sell?
Good morning. Looks like you're awake.
Yep, yep.
I prepared some breakfast today.
It's nice to have you here so we can eat.
Well, now that I've recovered from Elazar, I'm feeling better than ever. I can even prepare 4 or 5 meals a day now.
And Paimon bets they're all delicious.
Oh, by the way, someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night.
Nope. Paimon wanted to read the letter with you. Oh, it's ahem. As heroes of Sumeru.
Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. That's amazing. Everyone's aware of your abilities.
Anyway, let's go. Oh.
Time to act.
Kainari!
Ah,
We feel much better. How about you?
I'm recovering well.
Well, from the looks of it,
It's fine. The Elazar
it seems once...
Yes, but the withering is one example.
By the way... Huh?
He visited one
And you probably are...
celebration feast.
Huh? But...
Hmm.
Come to think of it, you and Kale are both Sino's close friends. Why don't you come to the feast with us?
Kale has taken over some of my tasks these days. I don't think she'll have time for it. Not to mention me. You see,
Huh?
Well, technically speaking.
Huh?
Yes, he's a little weak. Lesser Lord Kusa. When they learned that, as a result,
That sounds really...
there's nothing we can do, really. But that's another topic. Back to the matter at hand. Are you two planning to head out?
Ah, right! We're here to...
You've recovered well. You may go. But be careful.
Yay!
The rainforest is the best.
outlines your fate. No, my sword!
Well, there won't be any problems if the...
Mr. Zubair, I finished telling things up here. Well, except for the guests.
Is a simple reply really that much to ask of our guests? It's affecting our arrangements.
Oh, it'll be fine. Besides, it never hurts to get things ready in advance.
I was thinking the same thing. The feast will be held sooner or later, right?
Hey, Nilu!
Traveler, Paimon.
We got your letters, so here we are!
You're the best.
Huh?
Yeah.
Look, I get it. Nilu is Sumeru's #1...
If you consider enjoying me because Paimon...
That's right. Nilu is an absolute Master Zubair.
Nonsense. But in...
Ooh, good idea.
There's always a lot going on.
Yeah. And the Traveler and Paimon, could you help confirm if the letters were actually delivered? If for some reason they didn't receive the letters, then please tell everyone that they're...
Yeah! We can also check out how everything in Sumeru is going now.
As for Sina, I'm not too As for Junior's...
Okay, got it. Let's go, Traveler.
Time to act.
Dad, let me understand. We haven't seen Alhaitham anywhere. Let's ask that person. Hey there, have you seen Alhaitham around?
Yes, it seems Scribe Alhaitham has gone to the house of Dana. You should, but you're already the
Oh? Who?
Mr. Cave, don't tell me everyone's here looking for gossip.
No way.
Ah.
them should be around here somewhere, right? Oh, he's over there! But
Just put down that worthless book and tell me what happened in the academia.
This is not just some worthless book. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find a fit?
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway.
Oh, you sound surprised.
Would I be here asking you if I knew?
Well,
Huh?
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kaveh, light of the Kasharawar.
Huh. Maybe it's because you've never...
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment. And anyone who knows you as well as I...
See?
It seems that you're...
Ha!
Well, then you might as well move out of my house.
Are you threatening me? Ugh. And don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
are they having a fight?
Forget what's going...
Don't get me started. I get angry just thinking about it.
So, what great building did our master architect work on this time?
Like I need to tell you. Keep your nose out of my business.
No, I think we deserve to know. Where were you when Sumeru needed you most?
I was in the desert for a large project, but considering Haravatat's utter ignorance of architectural and aesthetic matters, you probably wouldn't understand. Which is truly unfortunate. I can only pity the man who doesn't understand the first thing about beauty and romance. Unlike a true... hold on, wait a second. What do you mean by when Sumeru needed me most?
Well, while you were out fiddling around in the desert, many people came together to save Sumeru from a crisis.
Ha! And you think I'd believe that?
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices have all been overthrown.
Huh? What nonsense are you talking about?
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying to apply for funding from the Grand Sage. Yours, though, on the other hand...
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
Oh, it's you two. What's the matter?
We're running some errands for Nilu. Have you received her letter?
Letter?
Nilu said she sent out a letter inviting everyone to a celebration feast in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. We'll also be celebrating Zaino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra.
If she addressed the letter to all Hatham of the Academia, then the letter should have gone to my office. I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to check for any new mail at my office. I only now have some free time to attend to personal matters.
Have you always been so busy with your work?
Of course not. I'm only busy these days because several sages have been dismissed recently and the whole academia was practically turned upside down.
Tainari told us they all went to train in the Avidia Forest. Apparently they will spend the rest of the...
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to...
Yeah, you're right.
Yes. It's said that numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded. Only the 6 Darshans attack now. The 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 greats among the 6 great sages. Unfortunately...
So who's man?
Yes.
Oh, didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connection in Sumeru.
Yes, about that. You didn't let me finish my sentence. The person in charge of personnel affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage in place of Azar and help Lesser Lord Kusanali manage the academia. But I refused.
Huh? But why? Can't you be a little more ambitious?
I'm not even interested in being one of the 6 great sages. Like I said before, I don't like being a leader.
Oh, all right. So are you busy these days trying to find others to take the job?
That's not my job either. I'm only responsible for handling important affairs within the academia before the new sages take office. And the first thing I'll do is...
By the way...
Do we look like...
Paimon doesn't know...
His name is Kaveh, my roommate. You could... Which is exact...
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change for the people of Sumeru.
Such is the work of the Academia Scribe.
Well, anyway, no matter how busy you are, since you are our planner, remember to attend the celebration feast in 2 days.
All right, I'll see you there.
Bugin chocolate sa kwan ba? Finland. Gamay Olsen. Next din si Kwan. Wala pinakuan niya eh.
What a view. How about a quick break so I can sketch this beautiful scenery?